Hi Virgos, this is your weekly reading for April 21st through the 27th. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. I hope you choose or decide to subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new. During this week, the 21st through the 27th, Jupiter's already in retrograde in Sagittarius. Mercury and Venus are in Aries. Mars is in Gemini. Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn. Saturn goes into retrograde on the 28th. Saturn rules past life karma, life lessons, maturing and aging. And Pluto rules change, transformation, and power. It retrogrades on the 24th. That same day, Uranus enters, or Uranus, however you pronounce it, enters the retrograde zone. So this is also the winding phase of the moon. So it's a good time to release, detox, let go, things of that nature. With that said, let's get into your reading. I was about to say Gemini. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Virgos. I pre-shuffle my decks. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1. Allow me to see what's going on with Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Virgos, April 21st through the 27th. Thank you for allowing me to receive these messages and provide these messages. Oh, Queen of Swords is the overall energy. Could be having some sharp thoughts or a sharp tongue. What came up in you? Watch your mind and your mouth. No, that was Gemini. Virgo. You could be having some intense thoughts. This is all about strength and intelligence. A sharp mind. You could be sarcastic or witty. This is a situation that involves strength and intelligence, though. Let's look a little deeper into the reading, and she'll make more sense, I'm sure. Alright, show me Virgo's energy. April 21st through the 27th universe. Show me Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the energy of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. April 21st through the 27th. Show me Virgo's energy. This is kind of the same, how I feel like. On guard, on defense, kind of. 7 of Wands. You could be feeling defensive. It could be where those sharp thoughts or that sarcastic wittiness is coming from. This is about strength and endurance. You could be standing up for yourself or someone else. I feel like a lot of you are probably standing up for yourself. Virgos are kind of selfish. Don't come for me. You against the world, faith and future success, some type of struggle. Defending your position or defending, like I said, someone else who you feel maybe doesn't have a voice or can't speak up for themselves. This is endurance and sustained effort. That's your energy. All this hostility. Sheesh. Let's look at the person or situation you're dealing with for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. What's the person or situation Virgo is dealing with? April 21st through the 27th. Show me the person or situation Virgo is dealing with. Oh, hell. All these cards want to fall. Show me the person or situation Virgo is dealing with. Could be your counterpart. More than likely it is. We got a perfect pair here with the King and Queen of Swords. This is, and then we have the Tower. Sorry, totally didn't mention that. Boom, boom, boom. Breakdown and elimination. Collapse of ideals. Destructive change. Sudden change. Could involve anger. Unexpected feelings or thoughts that could be, you know, I feel like it could start in the mind and then fester into your activities where you could be putting in effort but in a hostile violent, some of you. I feel some violence off of this, like some hostility, maybe passive aggressive, maybe you can be violent with your words too as well. So that's what I get from that Queen of Swords. And you know how you can be like the meanest to the people that are close to you? That's what I get from this. Because that's how the Queen is. She deals with her family. She's introverted. She don't fool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? She fool with her people. So if you're taking this energy, it's with the people that are closest to you. So be careful with that. This Tower moment is about breakdown and illumination, though. Scorpio and Aries energy. Disruptive change, extreme change. Could involve disaster, ruin, or becoming humbled. You could be becoming humbled by your own way of thinking. And then we have the King of Swords. This is about somebody who makes a strong-willed decision. It's about strength and intelligence just as much as the Queen, but judgment and strategy. Yeah, using judgment and strategy, being intellectual, knowing what you want and how to go about getting it, and having a clear head. I feel like he's way more cool and calm than she is, just by the look on their face. I think that's kind of sexist, but whatever. Like I don't feel like she's impatient. I feel like she is impatient and he's more patient. So this situation, this may be introspective for you. You could be dealing with someone who represents this. You could be having a Tower moment with this person. This is a strong-willed decision maker, though. Air energy, Capricorn or Aquarius could be. This could involve challenges, tests, or disputes. Could be legal issues as well. And that could be why you're so angsty and aggressive. Let's look at alright, let's look at your advice. What's the advice for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. What's the advice? Page of Swords. I feel like take a step back. You know, don't get too comfortable. Don't get ahead of yourself and get to a point where you feel like you know exactly what you're doing, because I feel like she could be like, tame yourself, calm down. I feel like take a step back with this. Pay attention to detail. To your own detail as well, excuse me. Y'all know how to do that. Virgos can damn sure do that. This is air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's get some Starman Tarot advice. This entire deck is based on the Magician, so there's a more divine message with these cards. That's why I like using them for advice. What's the advice for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Virgos. What's the advice for Virgos? Clear my energy, please. Prince of Cups, Knight of Wands. The Prince is the Knight in this deck, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, let's look at these. Let's look at the Prince of Cups first. Rise to a challenge, attain an emotional goal, poetic and romantic. Yeah, you're going to have to come at this. You're going to have to take a step back mentally and verbally and come at this from this type of angle. You're going to have to, you know, it's a challenge. You're going to have to rise to a challenge. You're putting in the work, but you're going to have to kind of change your attitude a little bit. Change your attitude. That's what you need to do. Attain an emotional goal. It's going to require you to balance your emotions in doing this. Learn to build resilience. Move beyond the darkness within you. Push through the weariness. You're almost finished. Look, you got the 7. You getting through it. This is the 9 of Wands. It's just a challenge. You got it. What's the likely outcome for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs based on this spread. What's the likely outcome? Did y'all see that somersault? Two of Cups. If it's a relationship, you're going to make it. It's a strong soulmate connection. Overall, harmonious connection. There's a lot of love and passion between you two. And I feel like if you come at this from a Prince of Cups angle, you're going to get the Two of Cups as a result. If you don't, then who knows what you're going to get. But you can't use ego in love. Look at this. The bottom of the deck. Aww. You're going to have to change your attitude, Virgo. Let's get some romance angels for you. What are the messages for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Virgos based on this spread. April 21st through the 27th. What are the messages for Virgos? Well, dang. Any more messages for Virgos? Any more messages for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, April 21st through the 27th. All right. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Some of you may be needing to take a little bit of a break. I get like the Four of Swords with that. Like, especially with the mental. Hell yeah. Definitely Four of Swords. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I feel like it's your mental addictions. The way you're thinking. You're too comfortable. You're too developed in this mental energy. Let's get some Divine Energy Oracle guidance. What are the messages for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Virgos. April 21st through the 27th. What are the messages for Virgos? Come on out. Any messages for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah, I feel like that card needed to be seen. Hey, yes. All right. Correct your mistakes. Yes. Correct your mistakes and change your attitude. Imagine solutions. Build on solid ground. This tower, when you come back together, you can build on solid ground. Face your shadow. You got to be real with yourself when you change your attitude. Do all things in moderation. You can use your ego, but in moderation. Don't let it fight your heart or your intuition. Address your addictions. Virgo or crosswatcher. Claim your art. That's what this Prince of Cups is involving. Some creativity. You got to dig deep, Virgo. Change your attitude. If you want something different, you got to do something different. You got to use your mental strength and your ego in moderation. You cannot let it overpower you and run the show. You will not win. You will end up here again. But you can build on solid ground. That was really quick, easy, straight to the point. Alright, Virgos, that's your reading. If it resonates, please let me know. Comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for subscribing if you have. There's a contest on how to get a free personal reading. Jeez. So please go watch that video to find out how to enter. It's really quick. And connect with me on Instagram and Instantgo if you want to see the deeper meanings of the oracle cards and the Divine Energy Oracle cards. Connect with me on Instagram. But until then, see you next time. Peace, love, and light. Bye, Virgos.